Hello and welcome to another episode of the Midday Update. You are watching TTV. Thank you very much for being with us today. Let's take a look at today's top headlines. Fees announced for investor visas in Oman. 50 million-year-old rock formation has been found in the country. Oman and Senegal discuss boosting economic ties. Colombia captures its most wanted drug lord. United States urges North Korea to stop nuclear tests. Liverpool thrashed Man United. Real Madrid beat Barca in El Clásico. Now it's time to talk about the weather forecast, as we are expecting mainly clear skies over most of the Sultanate, with chances of cloud formation over the Al Hajar Mountains and adjoining areas. There's also a chance of late night to early morning low-level clouds along parts of the coastal areas of the Oman Sea. Let's see how the temperature will be like throughout the Sultanate.
Muscat is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 27 and 34 degrees Celsius. Musandam is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 19 and 32 degrees Celsius. North Al Batina is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 25 and 33 degrees Celsius. South Al Batina is expected to be partly cloudy with temperatures between 22 and 34 degrees Celsius. Al Buraimi is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 21 and 32 degrees Celsius. Al Dahira is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 21 and 36 degrees Celsius. Al Dakhliya is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 20 and 34 degrees Celsius. North Al Sharqiya is expected to be partly cloudy with temperatures between 19 and 37 degrees Celsius. South Al Sharqiya is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 24 and 33 degrees Celsius. Al Wusta is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 21 and 36 degrees Celsius. And finally, Dhofar is expected to be sunny with temperatures between 22 and 30 degrees Celsius.
This is the Midday Update. Now it's time for the COVID-19 update. The ministry has registered 3 deaths due to COVID-19 today. This adds a total of 4,110 COVID-19 related deaths in the Sultanate. The health officials extend their deepest condolences to the family of the deceased. Additionally, the Ministry of Health has registered a total number of 304,163 cases in the Sultanate, and also confirmed a total of 47 new coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours. and 48 COVID-19 cases has been recently confirmed as recovered, which adds a total of 299,530 recovery cases in the country. The Ministry of Health and Supreme Committee has urged all the citizens and residents in the country to adhere to all precautionary measures. Now it's time to talk about our local stories. Registration fees for investors given special residency visas has been set at 500 Omani Rial for a 10-year visa and 300 Omani Rial for a visa that lasts 5 years. Furthermore, the cost of renewing these visas, which must be done every 3 years, is also the same as the registration fee, according to a decision issued by the ROP. Investors can also apply for visas for their direct family members, such as a spouse and children. It's important to mention that these visas can also be renewed for the same price. The visa is valid for a period not exceeding 1 year, subject to extension for a similar period based on the approval of the competent authority, added the decision. The visa entitles its holder to enter and reside in the country for a period not exceeding 3 months each time. The age requirements will not apply to those who obtain residency through either investment or real estate. However, the residency of expatriates who own real estate in an integrated tourist complex will expire if they take any legal action to dispose of the property. Accordingly, the residency of the family shall also be terminated. Investor visas are granted to foreigners who wish to invest their money in the country based on a certificate issued by the competent authority, added the ROP. The visa must be used within 1 year from the date from its issuance. Visas are also issued to the spouse of the foreign investor in the Sultanate and their first-degree relatives upon their request and under their responsibility in accordance with the regulations set by the relevant authorities. The decision added that the authorities may convert the visas stipulated in this article to any type of visa followed by residency if prerequisite conditions are met, in accordance with the corresponding controls once the prescribed fee has been paid. To boost foreign investment in Oman, the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion recently launched the new long-stay investor program. This program ensures that upon obtaining residency, investors will be provided further incentives and benefits in keeping with conditions of the residency period. The program comes with the aim of facilitating the granting of residency for 5 to 10 years to investors wishing to invest or reside in Oman. These long-stay visas, which can be renewed, are part of the efforts to enhance the investment environment and take into account security, legal, social, and economic aspects of the country. It also aims to attract and promote qualitative investments that contribute to the growth of the domestic product and support the national economy, the localization of industries, and transfer of advanced technologies and modern techniques, and the promotion of economic diversification. An area located in Al Dakhliya has been found to contain rocky outcrops that were formed about 50 million years ago. Located south of Wilayat Adam, the area of Al-Ghaba is nearly 400 kilometers from Muscat and is considered a low desert plain compared to the surrounding areas, according to Dr. Mohamed Al-Kindi, the head of the Earth Sciences Consultancy Center. Speaking to the Oman News Agency, he said these plains contain a group of ancient salt domes whose rocks were deposited in the abyssal of the Precambrian areas. The plains also contain various mineral deposits, including gypsum deposits. They are very rich in fossils dating back to different eras, including the Precambrian era, and the rocks of this era contain deposits of very ancient bacteria and algae, which date back to about 540 million years and more. These are among the oldest fossils in the Sultanate. Fossils belonging to several kinds of animals, both terrestrial and marine, have been found in this region. Among the other animals and mammals, the fossils of elephants and primitive form of giraffe, and predatory animals dating back to an era called the Miocene, which goes back 17 million years. Dr. Saeed Mohammed Al-Sakri, Ministry of Economy received in its office on Sunday Amadou Hott, Minister of Economy, Planning and International Cooperation with Senegal. The two sides discussed prospects for boosting joint economic cooperation and means of promoting bilateral relations to serve the common interest between the two countries. In this return, the Ministry of Economy, Planning and International Cooperation of Senegal affirmed his country's interest in supporting joint cooperation between the two sides, which will contribute to enhancing the economic growth of the two countries, particularly in light of the developments of the global economy. Sheikh Khalifa Ali Al-Harti, Under-Secretary of Foreign Ministry for Diplomatic Affairs, received yesterday Amadou Hott, Minister of Economy, Planning and International Cooperation for Senegal, who is currently visiting the Sultanate. The meeting reviewed aspects of the bilateral relations and also explored cooperation opportunities in the fields of economy, investment, and trade exchange. Let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with our international stories. This is the midday update. Now it's time to jump to the international scene. Colombian authorities said on Saturday they captured Dairo Antonio Usuga, the country's biggest drug trafficker. Usuga, better known as Otoniel, is alleged leader of the violent clan del Golfo cartel, which had control of the major cocaine smuggling routes through thick jungles. Colombia's President Iván Duque compared Saturday's arrest to the fall of Pablo Escobar, the Colombian drug lord killed in a police shootout in 1993. This is the hardest blow to drug trafficking this century in our country, Duque said. Alias Otoniel was the most feared drug lord in the world and murder of police, soldiers, and local activists. The arrest was the biggest penetration of the jungle ever seen in the military history of our country, Duque said. Duque urged other members of the cartel to turn themselves in or they will feel the full weight of the law. Usuga stands accused of various crimes, including drug trafficking, murder, extortion, kidnapping, conspiracy, and illegal recruiting of minors. He was on the United States Drug Enforcement Administration most wanted list. The United States Department had offered up to $5 million for information leading to his arrest or conviction in 2009. Usuga is a 50-year-old who was born in Necoclí and was the seventh of 9 children to a rural family. At age 18, he joined a Marxist guerrilla group that was later disbanded. In the 90s, he aligned himself with the peasant self-defenders of Córdoba at Urabá, which worked to protect farmers against guerrillas, and was also linked to drug trafficking. Some of these paramilitary groups then became the Gulf Clan. Usuga took over the leadership of the clan from his brother, who was killed by the police in 2012. He evaded arrest for many years. During this operation, about 500 police officers and 22 helicopters were deployed. The United States on Sunday urged North Korea to stop its concerning and counterproductive missile tests and engage in peace talks. Our goal remains to complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, Sung Kim, the United States Special Representative on North Korea, told to reporters. That's why Pyongyang's recent ballistic missile test, one of several in the past 6 weeks, is concerning and counterproductive to making progress towards lasting peace on the Korean Peninsula. Last week, North Korea tested its newly developed submarine ballistic missile in its 5th round of weapon tests. South Korean officials said the weapon appears to be in early development stages. Missile fires from submarines are harder to detect in advance. We remain ready to meet with the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Without preconditions, we have made clear that the United States harbors no hostile intents towards the Republic of Korea. The Biden administration has repeatedly said and it's open to talks to North Korea. However, North Korea has slammed the United States for its hostile policies, sanctions, and regular military drills carried out with South Korea. North Korea leader Kim Jong-un has blamed the United States policies towards the isolated nation and dismissed Washington's claims that it does not have hostile intention. He met 3 times with former United States President Donald Trump, but their talks failed to reach to an agreement. Let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with our sports stories. This is the midday update. Now it's time to talk about sports. Mohamed Salah, Diogo Jota, and all on the scoring charts as Liverpool thrashed Manchester United in the Premier League on Saturday at Old Trafford. Liverpool defeated United to move to second place in the standings, just 1 point away from table topper Chelsea. Before halftime, Liverpool registered 4 goals and they were scored by Naby Keita, Jota, and Salah. The Egyptian striker Salah scored a brace in the first half, giving Liverpool a comfortable lead. Salah went to complete his hat-trick in the 50th minute on the game as Liverpool gained a 5-0 lead. No more goals were scored in the match, and in the end, Liverpool marked 5-0 win. David Alba and Lucas Vázquez goals helped Real Madrid defeat Barcelona in the La Liga on Sunday at the Camp Nou. Real Madrid defeated Barcelona 2-1 on Sunday to consolidate its position at the top of La Liga standings with 20 points from 9 games. Madrid now is level with second-place Sevilla on points, but is ahead in the standings on the basis of goal difference. Alba registered a goal for Real Madrid in the 32nd minute of the game. Madrid doubled its lead through Lucas Vázquez. Sergio Aguero patched 1 goal back for Barcelona, but it was not enough to hand his side to the victory. Real Madrid will next lock horns against Osasuna on Wednesday, while Barcelona will square off against Rayo Vallecano on the same day. That's all for today. Thank you very much for being with us today. Stay tuned for more and don't forget to keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.